Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Corey Ballmeister.
And we've got Rob in the booth. Say hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Rob will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. It is preview season for Zendikar Rising.
No, it's magical Christmas time.
And that means Corey gets to be excited. I get to be excited. Hopefully all at home are excited.
Oh, yeah.
We are dipping our toes into the Zendikar Rising waters for the very first time today. Yep. Rob, did you have Rising Waters set as a card that you could bring up?
No.
Dang it.
I thought I told you before we went live that was a joke I was going to make.
You know, I dropped the ball. Sorry.
You really did drop the ball on that one. You dropped the ball on that one. But hey, it doesn't matter. We get to play with new cards, so life is good.
We've got a ton of cards already, previewed so far. Pretty early on, a lot of interesting cards to build around. So we've got 6 decks that we're going to test out and just see how they work. And I would say Corey probably building starting with maybe the most anticipated style of deck. I think I've seen a lot of hype around the cards you're playing with. They also, fit with Uro, which is the card that everyone's expecting to try to, build around the most. And I've got to say, this Omnath card, it looks kind of messed up.
I think it is absolutely unreal. Like, I'm talking just standard, because you pair this with Fabled Passage, it's insane. Field of Ruin even, Uro, whatever, any of these ways to get that second land drop, and you're adding so much mana. But I'm also thinking about this card in Modern. I mean, to get 4 colors in Modern is very trivial, and all the fetch lands being able to, essentially a fetch line is now 5 mana, which I think that is just absolutely busted. So yeah, I think the ceiling on Omnath is going to be very, very high, but it is a 4-drop, and it also is a 4-colored spell. So these are things that are pretty tough to make work, so we'll see if it's really worth it. But yeah, I'm going to be playing Teamer here with a splash for one, just the Omnath. But we got a ton of ways to get that 4th color. To get white here, we got a bunch of Triomes. Lotus Cobra adds mana of any color. So I'll be, pioneering these 2 creatures as well as some pathways.
We're playing standard, Corey, not Pioneer.
Oh, okay. Yep. Restart the show then. No, but these are the new cards I'll be playing with here. I think I like this recovery card quite a bit when you're playing a ton of lands. It's just a forest on the other side. Enters tapped green source, I believe, here. Yes. Yeah, we are going to be struggling today because if you can imagine flip cards with preview style cards is not the easiest thing to make work here. So we got some stuff on the side here. But yeah, just forest comes into play tapped, or being able to regrow something I think is going to be very good when you play a ton of lands and you ramp really quickly.
In that entire cycle of cards, where one side is a spell and one side is a land, I think one of the keys to making that style of card as good as possible is to have the spell be something that is very good when you're top decking late in the game. Yeah, because that's when the land is at its worst. Yep. And so when one half is at its worst, you want the other half to be at its best, so that they compensate for each other's weaknesses. And a 3-mana regrowth, while not a card you want to be casting early, is a card you definitely want to top deck late. It becomes essentially a demonic tutor with your stacked graveyards.
And I mean, if you have Omnath going off and you're creating that kind of mana, bringing back a Genesis Ultimatum and casting it is not really unheard of. Yeah.
So that is of the cards of that ilk that we've seen thus far, that is the one that I'm most excited about. Yep. Really excited to see.
I like the Sajiri step one though as well, and I'll be showcasing that in deck too. I think that one's very good.
Yeah. I agree that one's also up there.
Yep. What do you got?
On my side, I'm playing a little Azorius Control.
Okay.
This is a list that is heavily based off of one that Patrick Chapin published in his most recent article. We talked a little bit about Legion Angel, which is one of the cards I'll be playing with on Tuesday, and we were both kind of low on it. But I'm intrigued by how it'll play as a singleton in a control deck. Because in Control decks, you don't want to play that many win conditions. Yeah. But this is one that generates card advantage that is difficult to answer because you just have 3 in your sideboard and you keep chaining them together. And so in that regard, it plays pretty well in this kind of shell. Now, sacrificing the sideboard space in a control deck is awkward. Yep. So we'll see how much of that comes into play. But I was intrigued by the idea of it specifically in a control shell. Wanted to try it out. I'm also going to be playing with some copies of the new Jace Mirror Mage. And I'm envisioning it playing a similar role to Narset in this deck previously. And so one of the major changes I made from the list shape in hand was to play Bertha Miletus. So that card protects Jace really well.
This man's catching on. He's been hanging out with me a lot here. Now he's dropping 3-mana blue planeswalkers and protecting with Bertha of Miletus. I'm proud of you.
Every weekend with Corey, so I just play more Bertha Miletus. Play more Bertha Miletus.
Exactly. Yeah. I do it into Pioneer now. I played that card in Modern. I think it's just great. So
that's going to be the plan. We're just a typical Azorius control deck. We're generating card advantage. We got some removal. We got some counter spells. We got some Sharky Sharks.
I do think that new Jace is. I'm still in the question mark zone on it, like I'm still unsure, but a 3-mana planeswalker that ticks up to 6, we've seen that before and we know how that worked. I mean, I think that card is actually going to be 100% bananas in like Legacy or Vintage or something where you have a lot of 0s and 1s. I envision it you wanting to be either like a tempo-based blue-white deck that plays low converted mana cost stuff, so you don't just, lose the planeswalker every time you zero it. But I also think it just might be amazing in these decks. So I think we just have to get to the games and figure out what's up, huh?
I definitely like having a planeswalker that you're going to play early when you're curving out, but also scales really well late in the game. If you're going to play long games, you're going to draw it and cast over 5 pretty often. You start doing that, scry with the first one, draw another land that I need with the second one, and then next turn draw
and then
2
draw
more
Elspeth Conquer. I mean, like leaving land and then Elspeth Conquers Death, drawing with one of them, and then drawing Elspeth Conquers Death for your draw step seems really, really good.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things that you can do with that card.
Okay, all right. Teferi Time Reveler 2.0 is back, huh?
Yeah, wouldn't go that far.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Beat Teferi, but
all right, everyone, keep the questions coming in. If you got some questions about our decks, I
do have quite a queue. I will say that.
You got quite a queue. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind, everyone, is when we build these decks, we have like a 2 p.m. cutoff. So anything that was spoiled after that, if you're like, why aren't you playing that? We didn't have a chance to, So there's a few of those things, and if anything looks wrong, that's why. We didn't make mistakes. We just couldn't make those cards.
All of our lists were built perfectly at the time that they were built.
Yes.
And if anything changed, it's Shaheen Sarani's fault.
Yes, okay. See, now we're all on the same page. So, all right, so I won the marbles with the user-submitted show. So your choice.
I will be on the play with a nice little keep.
Yeah, I'll keep as well. A little clunky, but I'm a little worried about this matchup too.
I will start on a Rogran Triumph.
Okay. I will start with a Triumph as well. Pass to you.
Temple of Enlightenment.
Okay.
And yeah, we can keep that.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
So here, it's always kind of a conundrum. I'm going to be playing these two, and it's always a conundrum of what you want to be doing. If you really need to find something, you opt first. But my hand doesn't really need to find anything particular, so it's kind of awkward, but I still think I'm going to opt first. So I get some extra information. I'm guessing that resolves.
Yeah, opting first lets you see the most cards, so.
Yep. So this card's pretty good. I think I'm going to actually bottom that one. I think we're more in the market for lands. All right, yeah, and I guess that changed what land I would play here, so we'll play a Triumph and pass to you. I don't have a Temple of Mystery, just so you know.
Okay. It's good to know.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to play Jace.
First new card. Uh-oh.
And do I want to scry or draw cards? I think I will just scry.
Okay. This is giving me some Jace Bellerin flashbacks here. You ever play with that card?
I did, actually.
Yeah.
I remember back when we had the previous Planeswalker uniqueness rule, Sun Tightening Jace Bellerins to destroy Jace the Mind Sculptors.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
I did that in Extended before Sword of Feast and Famine ruined everything.
You're a monster.
That's what my mom says.
Someone clip that.
I'm going to keep both of these.
If you get a clip with me saying I have no skills or any goals or anything like that, whatever I was saying, we need to clip that. Send it to your mom.
She's going to be like, why would you say that about me? It's a joke, Mom. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, pretty slow hand, but I have to say most of my versus live decks start a little clunky, and then they get dialed back. Needless to say.
Okay, I'm going to 0.
Okay.
Oh man, that's lucky.
Oh, you just have to reveal, right?
Yeah, draw a card and reveal it.
Okay.
Remove a number of loyalty counters equal to the same C.
Also, SBS 0311 has said, "Wow, we blame Shaheen before 1:10 Eastern time. Is that a new record?"
It might be.
I don't know. SBS, my good buddy Steve, he is in my Discord channel, and sometimes I blame him before I have breakfast. So, yeah.
Okay, I will leave that on top as well.
All right.
Off this Temple of Enlightenment.
Okay, so I don't feel like whatever I play is going to resolve, so I don't feel good about that. But we might as well start jamming. We're kind of a big clunky deck game 1.
Big old clunky clunks.
Yep. I'll play it to Fairy as well. Oh, wait, you're a Jace. That's right.
Yeah, I'll counter that.
Okay. Your go. Well, so far, Jace looks unbelievably good. Just not being able to punish you with it, and I feel very, very disadvantaged.
I will draw a card.
Okay.
Oh, I drew a land.
Wow.
I didn't even put that one on top.
Did you put the other one on top?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The other time I scryed
I just assume you're that lucky all the time. So
I scryed 2 the previous turn.
Okay.
I will play Birth of Miletus.
Okay.
Let's get a chapter on this. I guess we should.
I don't know if one of these walls have ever been on your side of the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself. Play the. You know about a bunch of the lands in my hand, so the information isn't that valuable. But if I draw an ETB tap land next turn I want to play, and then still use Castle, maybe that happens.
Sure.
So I'll
You
play
done?
Castle and pass, yeah. Yep.
Still 2020. God, it
It's
feels
gonna be
good.
2020 for like 3 more months, Rob.
All right, I'm gonna play Nissa, who shakes the world. Oh, just kidding. We're done with that forever. Oh God, I'm never gonna miss it.
You say forever, but I'm going to get you historic with it at some point.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to play Dropkick Narset.
Thought you said you were only splashing for Omnath.
What?
Did you lie to me?
I like to lie to you recreationally.
And repeatedly?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll counter that.
All right. I will play a Temple. I'll do some scrying. I don't want a Fabled Passage, and I'll pass to you.
Okay, I will draw. I will get a 0-4 wall.
Okay.
I will draw a card.
Okay.
Okay, it'll go to 3.
Okay, this is still pretty messed up.
I will play a Fable Passage, and I'm wondering if I just want to jam.
NBA Jam?
What's the worst that could happen? You have 5 cards in hand.
I do.
But I do have some ways to clean stuff up. Yeah, I think this actually makes sense. I'm going to get an island and just hard cast a Shark Typhoon.
Hell yeah.
I don't think you're playing Elspeth Conquers Death because you're just splashing white.
Yeah,
so.
And I wouldn't have lied to you, you know? So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You would never lie to me.
All right. Well, this is our only payoff. Not that great. All right. Top 5, I'm guessing it resolves?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, force negation. Make it 3-3.
Yeah. Okay. So these are my escapes. I get to play 2 lands. Just target creature. That's not going to be great. I'm going to play these 2 lands, scry this land to the bottom, and pass to you.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I will gain 2 life.
Okay.
Okay, we advanced 200 years, Rob. It's 2220.
This is so much better than Modern, where I'm just doing it all the time, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a nice 3 shows in a row with dealing with fetch lands, huh?
Every time you say you're sacking a Fabled Passage, it is go to take down a life, even though, it takes me a second.
Yeah.
I will scry with a Temple.
Yeah, we really need you to be accurate with the life totals, man. We don't make mistakes when it comes to life totals, so we need you there.
Okay.
It's Shaheen's fault. He pressed the button.
Thank you. Twice before the first game. Man, we're doing it.
Yeah. I will throw this Jace away to get a neutralize into my hand.
Okay.
And I will play a Plains and pass the turn.
Okay. So we're doing some rampy stuff. We're really forced to cast our spells here. I'll start with arrow.
Sure.
Draw.
Brings you to 23.
Yep. Play a land. There's my arrow land. Play my land for the turn. Now, let's play Teferi.
That resolves.
Okay. I will draw a card. Discard Fire Prophecy and pass the turn.
On your end step, I will scry 2 with the castle.
Okay.
No point in making a shark with the Omen when it's just going to die to the Fire Prophecy that Corey can't cast after this turn.
Smart.
And I still have 2 mana up, so if Corey wants to just blow the Fire Prophecy on the wall to get the secondary effect of it, then I can Omen after that.
Yep.
These both are good. Top.
Okay, I'll pass.
I will play Elspeth Conquers Death. Get a 5/5 shark.
Okay.
Ross, did you play 2 lands? Did you play a temple and a plains in the same turn?
Cheater.
Did I?
That's what Chad brought up, but I didn't catch it either.
I bet you searched for birth and just put the land into play because you've never birthed a Meletis.
I scried with Temple, activated Jace, and then played Castle after it on my last turn.
I've made a land drop every turn except +1.
The chat's 100% right. I played an extra land last turn. I still had enough mana to castle. I would have just had 1 mana up. So if you want a Fire Prophecy when I can't Omen.
Yeah, I mean, you're just a cheating scumbag, but I guess we can just move on. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll let it slide. I'm going to draw in response.
Yeah, but you can Fire Prophecy if you want.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't know if you would have done that.
All right, this is exile.
Okay, so that's exile. This is chapter 1. I won't play a land this turn to appease the chat gods. And I will pass the turn.
Okay, I got to do something big here soon.
You do have plenty of cards still. Is it like 6 in hand?
Oh yeah, I got all the cards.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, my deck is, blue-green base that just refills its hand constantly. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have access to 10 mana. Let's go with I think I want to start using my Uro value here. All right, I'll escape this. I don't really think I bring much back from the graveyard, so it doesn't matter too much.
Okay, so that's going to bring you to 26.
Yep. Draw. First land drop. I'll crack this. I'll get this. Then I will cast another escape.
So the card I'm really worried about right now is Ugin.
Okay.
I think I beat most other things, but Escape is going to give you a lot of things.
I do get things, yep.
Which of them am I really scared of? Omnath is like kind of annoying because you just start gaining a bunch of life, but I'm going to have this huge board of sharks eventually. You still have a land drop left to make, right? You just put in a land off the Uro.
So essentially 2 more lands to make if this resolves.
Yeah, I'm going to let this resolve.
Okay. All right, there's Eugene. So I think I'm just going to play these lands. And then this comes into play tapped as a...
Land that adds green.
So yeah, bear with us here. We don't have a ton of great ways to do that. So I guess we'll go like that. I think I'll... Yeah. And... I'll pass the turn.
On your end step, I will cycle Rogren Triumph.
Okay.
Draw for turn, second chapter of the ECD. Castle, attack for 5.
I'll take it down to 21.
21. Play a glass casket, get a 2/2 shark.
Okay.
Exile your Uro.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Alrighty. Okay, so I'm under the ECD tax. I got to keep that in mind.
Yes, so Ugin costs 10.
Yep.
Still have 6 cards in hand.
Yeah.
But now you're under some pressure. I got 7 power in the air, threatening to make a bunch more almost any time.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do want to just cast Ugin. Otherwise, it's just going to go away, but it's going to get countered. So we're going to start with a Cobra.
Yep.
I think I can do another Cobra. 2.
Cobra Kai never dies.
Cobra Kai. All right, another Cobra.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to...
Okay, so if you just crack the passage, that gets you to 10.
Yeah, but I might want to try to save the passage. So
Yeah.
4,
An
5, 6,
An untapped land
7,
will also get you there.
8, 9. That won't do it for that.
Yeah, you need an untapped land to save the passage.
Yep. Well, okay, I haven't made a land drop, so I can do... So I still have a land in hand. Okay, so let's start with... All right, let's start with Ball of Recovery.
On?
The regrowth on the Fable Passage.
Sure.
Okay. Cobra math is confusing. All right, so 1, 2. This adds 3. This will add 5.
Or, yeah, 5, 5.
5, so 8.
That gets you to 12.
Yeah, so let's go Fabled Passage, crack, whatever mana.
Yeah, 4 mana floating.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So you need to crack the other passage.
Oh, I do need to correct that. Okay, well, that's lame. All right, well, we will do that, I suppose. And go for Ugin.
And you get to leave another land untapped.
I feel like I didn't have to crack one of those. That's the...
He did.
Oh, I didn't pay the extra for this.
Oh.
I actually had to pay 2 for that, so I did exactly max out there. Yep.
That's fine. So with you maxed out, there's no reason to not just Omen first. Get a 2/2 shark. And I think keeping one of these is fine.
I just have 2 basics left in my deck then, Rob, right? I think I remember 2 forest, 1 plains would be left.
Neutralize the Ugin.
Yep.
Make a 3/3 shark.
Yeah, in the deck, it's 2 forests, 2 mountain, 3 island, and 1 plain.
Yep. Thought so. Okay, I passed to you. Well, you're doing things over there. I don't like it.
So quite the shark party.
Yeah, no kidding. Shark party.
Oh, I'm sure chat probably knows what you call a group of sharks, so I have no idea.
It's probably just a school.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so let's return Jace with an extra loyalty counter on it.
Okay.
And I will 0 it.
Okay.
Gets an omen. Certainly attacking for 12.
All right.
Brings you to 9.
Yep.
And
how good's your hand?
not great.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. So with an attack for 12, I have to do something gigantic here. I am straight dead.
So best response is to stay is that it's called an owie of sharks.
A what?
An owie of sharks.
Okay.
The actual answer is like gam, herd, frenzy, or school.
6, 7. All right, I will Genesis Ultimatum.
Resolves.
All right, top 5. Okay, put any number of permanent cards from among them onto the battlefield. Okay, so I guess I cannot even put the flip land down, huh?
Correct, because it is a spell in every other zone.
Yep. Okay, so I will get these and trigger this.
Brings you to 12.
Yeah, I go to 12. I'm going to get a wolf.
A cat.
Or a cat, yeah. Okay, so first land drop, I'm going to add blue, green, red. And I'm going to cast Omnath.
So Hostes is saying you could play the land?
We think so?
I'm not sure if that's true or not.
I do not think that is true.
I don't think it is true. I don't think it is true because
it's like, but you choose as you play it is the thing.
Oh,
it's not like there's conditions that have to be met, like as Kanza or something.
Okay, on this one I would deny anyways, but yeah, if that's something.
Again, that's just what they're saying. But.
Okay.
Oh, first time this ability is resolved. So even though Corey has already put a land onto the battlefield, the next land will be a gain 4 because it's the first time Omnath's land.
Oh, I was thinking the next one would be 4.
No, it says the first time this ability has resolved.
Okay.
I did not realize it was worded that specifically.
Because I just played this land, right?
Yeah, you put a land onto the battlefield off of Uro, but that Omnath doesn't see that land yet.
Yeah. Okay.
10, 12.
Yeah, according to Staeus, the rules document came out yesterday, and you can play them off Oracle.
Okay.
Which seems weird to me, but
yeah, I can gain life off that.
Oh, I guess that might be different because somebody else brings up that the ultimatum doesn't say play; you just put into or whatever.
So I do think that's still different. Interesting that you can play them off Oracle, though. I wouldn't have suspected that either.
Yeah.
The ultimatum is exiled as well.
The Omnath also resolves.
Draw a card.
Okay, I forgot that thing also just draws a card when that.
Oh yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Okay, I will Temple. I will add 3 mana here. Scry. Gain 4 life. So I go to 16. Add 3 mana. Go up to 8 total. Ugin?
Did you scry?
I did not. Bottom.
That is what I did not want to see.
Okay.
You have no land drops left to make?
No.
Right.
No land drops left.
So this is all you have. So I think I need to try to find the last counter spell.
Okay. Well, you only have 4 neutralize? And you drew 3 of them? Impressive.
So let's sack the Omen.
Okay.
Scry 2.
And it's weird sequencing that I put this out first, but I was really just trying to bait out a counterspell in every way possible. And if Ugin lands, I feel pretty good anyways. So I think it was worth it. But in hindsight, if you just didn't have it, of course it's going to be worse sequencing.
Scry both of those to the bottom.
Okay.
And do I want to Omen now and hope to hit a counterspell, and that would basically win the game? Or do I want to try to beat this Ugin? You still have 5 cards in hand?
5, yep. And these 2. Didn't want to cast this one. This one's pretty good to bring something back right now.
Yep. Yeah, with the Balagad Recovery in hand, that's going to be tough for me to beat because I'll essentially have to beat 2 Ugins.
Yep. The sad thing is like when I untap, I'm pretty close to get lethal as well on you, which sucks, but of course I'll have to kill my stuff.
I mean, you could...
I could negative
you could
0.
Try to, you could try to go for the 0.
Could go for the 0 and then attack down Jace with the 2 Cobras that can attack. That's a possibility, but then you can start recasting spells and whatnot, so I don't know how great of an idea that sounds.
Corey, just a reminder, the ultimatum's exiled.
Ultimatum is?
Yeah. Genesis.
Oh, when it gets cast, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Oh, man. I'm going to let this... I'm going to let this Ugin resolve.
All right, a Coogan. All right, now I'm really still just thinking I want to get Shark Typhoon off the battlefield. Yeah, I'm in a -6. I'm not messing around. All right, and then I get to trigger Uro. Okay, that cleaned up the board a bit. I'll go to 19.
Yep.
Draw, no land, and pass to you.
On your end step,
Yep.
I will play an Omen.
Okay.
Guess if you were going to -6, I feel like I should have just done this.
But if I didn't, you just got to make a shark and kill it or whatever, or attack it at least. So I think I like that.
Both on the bottom.
Okay.
I will also play a Brazen Borrower.
Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, I gotta make sure I don't deck with this deck. Maybe I'll have to have a plan B,
Yeah.
Oh, the old 4 wall does,
sure,
yep.
Sure. You're right. Attack Ugin.
Okay.
Sack Omen.
Okay.
Both on the bottom.
Okay.
Then I will play a Jace.
Okay.
I will not minus, but 0.
0, yep. Land.
And I unwisely played a land before doing that without thinking, and now I don't get to play this 4th temple.
Yeah.
And I will pass the turn.
All right, I'll untap 1 million
a lot of cards
lands
in that turn cycle, and literally none of them were relevant.
I like that. All right.
Corey, are you sure you can cast your spells?
I think I can cast them, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start with Omnath.
Resolves.
Draw a card. All right, 7 mana. I will cast Genesis Ultimatum.
Resolves.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 2 land triggers coming into play. I'm going to gain 4, add 4. I'll put these into play. I'm going to deny casting. Oh, these go to my hand.
Yeah.
These go to my hand.
The permanents.
Oh, yeah. Planeswalker goes into play.
Yeah.
This goes to my hand. So, yeah, I'll gain 4. I go to 23. I will add 4 mana. This is exiled. I will have this here. 4 mana in my pool. So blue-green. So I'm going to have red-white in my pool. I'll bring back an Uro.
Brings you to 26.
Yep. Draw. I will now I'll have 1 mana floating, Lotus Cobra.
Don't want to put a land in with the Uro?
I don't have one.
It's good. My Jace might live.
Yeah. I'll draw a card.
Yep. Well, yeah, probably not.
Let's get rid of Omnath. And with the 1 mana floating, I will recover Ugin. And then I'll pass to you. Yeah, I'm really thinking I'm going to deck. I can't really draw any more cards. And that's all my deck does.
I will be activating Castle on my upkeep.
Okay.
Quick, Corey, what 20 cards do you want me to add for Yorion?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's probably just a good call. That's probably just a good call.
Well, looks like I'm 1 short of being able to really do that.
Okay. Oh, I did. Yep. Thank you. So many triggers.
Yeah, so I'm just going to draw naturally.
Okay.
Continue to draw not good cards.
Okay, good, good.
I will scry.
Okay.
That could be good enough.
Uh-oh.
I'm definitely going to leave it on top.
Okay. I'm scared.
You have 8 cards in library.
Okay.
You don't have any way to block this because Omnath doesn't have Secret Reach, so we can attack down the Narset.
Sure.
That's all a Brazen Borrower does. Then I for sure want to Glass Casket the Joel Rail.
Okay.
So you do have the Ugin to get this back.
Yep.
And then what do I want to ECD? Oh, these are really that threatening. How much mana do you have?
I got a lot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 17 mana.
Yeah, so I definitely have to ECD something.
Yeah.
Because you can draw up to 8 cards. You go down to 7 to cast the Ugin. I guess if you -2 to get the casket, you lose these 2. So that's actually, I don't technically have to. Because you'll then have 2 8/8s and I have a blocker.
Yep.
For 2 7/7s. So do I want to save this?
For Eugene?
I mean, Ugin is just a 3 damage creature at that point.
Yeah.
Uro, you can get another copy of. Omnath, you probably have another copy of because that's only the second one you played. So I imagine you have another copy of each of these legends, so dealing with them is not super relevant.
Mm-hmm.
What I need is
to make a play.
Yeah. I actually think Uro is less dangerous than Omnath because Uro gets half as the number of attacks.
Okay.
So yeah, I will exile the Omnath.
Okay.
And get this down and pass the turn.
All right. Yeah, it's like Thassa's Oracle or Jace still legal, right? Those are. Right?
Thassa's Oracle is Theros Beyond Death.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I feel like I need that kind of effect in this deck.
Oh, well, if you want it, you can play it.
Yeah.
All right, so just a small bit of clarification on the Hysteia said, so you can't play the spell lands off Genesis Ultimatum since it puts them onto the battlefield. Same deal with Uro. However, if something allows you to play a land like Oracle of Modiah or Crucible of Worlds, you can play it as its land side per Matt Tayback on Twitter.
Okay, interesting. All right, I will attack. Trigger.
Brings you to 29.
Yep.
And if I block one of the 2-power things, I'm guessing you Ugin and actually plus and kill the wall. So that will soak up 5 damage, whereas blocking Uro will soak up 6.
Okay.
But it does kind of force that line out of you. Six cards left, right?
Yeah, I'm starting to think I'm just gonna deck here. It's gonna be tricky. Ooh, okay. I do have one nice card still in there that I'm looking forward to.
Okay, I will block the Uro.
Okay, take 4.
Brings me to 18.
All right. So yeah, now what do I want to do with Ugin? I could just -2 to get my Jor-El back. I don't really care what ECD brings back, so yeah, I'll play Ugin, see if it resolves first.
It does.
Okay. Yeah, let's at 18, huh? All right, yeah, let's -2. Get these out of here. Then I'll opt.
Sure.
I'd prefer to not draw it. Oh, yeah, scry bottom, draw. All right, I'll pass to you.
Okay, so now...
Oh, I had to discard.
Yeah. Second chapter on that.
I guess I'll play a land instead. What is? Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
I will play Teferi.
Okay.
I will loot.
Okay.
I will discard Fable Passage.
Okay.
I will play Castle Ardenvale.
Okay.
And this can't block anything, so attack the Ugin.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. It was? Oh, with Uro? Oh, okay. Could I have done that any different way? I don't think so. All right.
No cat for you.
No cat for me. All right. Well, end step opt.
Sure.
Bottom.
What is he digging for?
Cycle. Get a cat.
Okay.
Untap.
Draw for turn.
Draw. Declare attackers at you.
Uro trigger.
Yep.
You go to 32.
Yep.
I will make a human.
Okay.
And block the cat token, and then I will phase out the Uro.
All right, I'll pump everything.
So how big is the Jor rail?
3, 4, 5, 6, 9.
So I'm going to take 9.
Yep. You go to 9. I drew, so I get a cat. No. I just want to make sure you don't draw a Wrath. So I'll tick this up and hit Teferi. Play lands, I go. I'm all in.
So you can't attack with Uro anymore. Except we'll scry 2.
Okay. I have to discard only 1.
Do I have enough mana to make Omen work? I think so. So we'll bottom the land. We'll keep the Omen on top.
Okay. Do you have a Wrath?
I don't.
Okay.
We'll see. I've got some cards to find it.
Yeah.
And I've got a third chapter of this. So I'm going to bring back the Jace.
Okay.
Get another counter on this. So it goes
this has been the longest game one ever.
Yeah, it's actually incredible. I just want to find a Wrath, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Though the Uro can't attack, you have 3 attackers. They're all going to be... Well, they're not all going to be lethal because you can only get up to 8. But this gets me to 6. So all 3 are lethal. If all 3 are lethal, I need to find... I have an answer to 1 with the castle.
Yep.
Though, I guess... And... I guess this Omen actually wasn't that good.
Okay.
I have an answer to 1 with the castle. I don't think I can find answers to the other... I have an answer to another one here.
We need to answer 3, right?
So, yeah, I'm going to... plus to scry 2.
Okay.
I will leave 1 on top.
Is it a Wrath?
1 on the bottom. I will play a Teferi Master of Time.
Yep.
I will loot. I will discard this Omen and cast a Shadow of the Sky.
All right. Oh, and that makes me draw a card too.
You don't even get your turn.
I deck. Silly. All right. Well, that was lame.
That is one of the more ridiculous games I think we've ever played.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, we're almost time for round 1 already. Gotta love it. Yeah, that was a grind fest. I feel like I either need less like Escape the Wild effects because I go through my deck too fast, or I need more just like absolute finishers, or one Jace, 1 Oracle.
Yeah.
To make sure I don't deck. I bet that.
Plan B, the Yorion Rescue.
Yeah. Or honestly, just turn it into a Yorion deck. I think that does seem smart, actually.
A card that maybe you could have used is Shark Typhoon. You just have so much mana.
Yeah.
15 sharks.
Yeah. No, that definitely should be in here as well. I bet just 2 or 3 sharks instead of Escape the Wilds. It's a good card when you're ramping, but you do need ways to close the game, and I struggled with that.
Those escapes were good, though.
Yeah, they were great. Yeah.
It's going to be, with that deck, it seems like Joel Rail is also going to be an incredible finisher. You just never had fewer than 6 cards in your hand.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, Jor-El is good, and if I had like Cobra early, I could have been doing a lot more degenerate stuff, but man, that Cobra turn, when I like have Omnath in play, have Cobra in play, and then Genesis Ultimatum, hit 2 lands and stuff, it's just like paying for the Ultimatum already. So that's quite impressive.
That gets really degenerate. So we're going to play a second game 1 here.
Yep.
Seeing as we're just trying out these decks, our sideboards are very unrefined.
Definitely janky.
Never going to leave this room until the tournament on Monday.
Yeah. Rob, while we're shuffling up, I know there's some questions pouring in, but we've been busy. You got any good ones?
No. Histeus wants to know about a red card, Rolling Vortex, which is kind of like a new Sulfuric Vortex.
I did see that.
And is that going to be a good card with Torbrand, or is that a card that just like doesn't really make it and might be a sideboard card in the correct meta, or just is very bad?
People posted it and tagged me on the internet because they're like, ha, you like Jeskai Luka, this card's gonna wreck you, and I was like, yeah, probably. That's not cool. You can't cast free spells, you can't gain life.
Yeah, definitely a good card against Fires of Invention.
Yeah, definitely. Also good against like Bolts of Citadel, not paying mana for cards there. I think that card's going to be really good. It might just be like a niche sideboard card against certain matchups, but I could see it even being a main deckable card in a mono red beatdown deck. But,
I like Curse of the Pierced Heart is not a super strong ability, but and that's really the strength of that is going to be what determines whether or not it sees main deck play.
Yep.
So the synergy with Torbrand could elevate it to that point
Agreed.
But it does seem like a good niche sideboard card.
Yep. Agreed. All right, we're going to get back to the game. Sorry for not taking a ton of questions. This game is going long already. I'm going to keep my hand.
This is much worse than my previous hand. It has enough land, so I'm going to keep.
I'll pass to you.
Temple and Scry. And
Okay.
I said we had enough lands deck. So.
Why won't you listen? All right. I get to do it. A nice 2-drop on the play. I'm happy. All right. Untap. I will play Lotus Cobra. Your go.
I will play another Temple.
Okay.
I will leave that one on top and pass the turn.
All right. Okay, let's see what we can do. All right, well, we can go like this. Add green.
No, I'm not this turn. That's nice.
Yep. Uro.
Brings you to 23.
Yep. Draw a card. And let's play a temple. Add a green. Don't think I need that. And then attack for 2.
I'm at 18.
Your go.
I will play an island and pass the turn.
Okay.
Just doing my Azorius control thing.
Yep.
Pretty go until you run out of cards.
Pretty fun stuff, huh? All right. I'm going to start with a cultivate.
Cultivate is fine.
Okay. Let's go with, I think I need a red in there, and then we'll just get a...
I certainly don't have the pressure to be fighting over cards like Cultivate. I've got to fight over the threats.
Yep, makes sense. So when the red comes into play, I will add a mana. Which color to be determined. Yeah, let's add green. So I have 1 green in pool. And let's add another green and pretty boring payoff here. I'm just going to cycle a Triumph.
Okay.
And here's a question I can try to trade for a shark. I don't care too much about a trade here, so I'll offer it.
Hey, I will make that trade.
Alrighty.
One to cycle the Shark Typhoon anyway.
Yep. All right.
Now I have a Castle Vantress and a passive turn.
All right. I have a cultivate.
Sure.
We'll get a plains into play. And an island into my hand. And play a land for a turn and try to bring back Earl.
That is going to meet an Omen of the Sea.
Oh, no.
Omen of the Sea puts both on bot.
Okay.
Uro resolves.
26. I will play a land and pass to you.
I will Glass Casket the Uro.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. I will start with Joriel.
Sure.
Omnath.
Sure.
Draw a card, get a cat.
That's true.
That's fair.
It will be soon enough, Rob. It will be soon enough.
That's brutal. Okay, I will play a land, gain 4 life.
Brings you to 30.
Yep. So I can activate the other one.
Get 4 more mana, play an 8-drop.
Yeah, I don't really need to right now. So I think I am just going to pass to you.
Okay, on your end step, I will scry 2.
Okay.
You have 4 in hand?
3.
3. Top, bottom.
Okay.
I will play a Shadow the Sky.
Okay, I'll draw a card.
Yep.
These are dead.
And pass the turn.
All right, end step opt. Yeah, I think I can keep this one. That's pretty cute. I will untap, draw. Let's try to recover Omnath.
Yep.
I'll play Omnath.
Yep.
Draw a card.
Valakut Recovery is insane in this deck.
It really is. It really is. Okay. So I'll start by cracking this.
And that'll be the first on-F trigger.
Yep.
Brings you to
I
34.
think I only have 1 basic left, which is kind of a tilt. So that brings me to 34. All right. All right, add 4.
Yep.
I will keep a white in pool. Uro.
Yep. 37.
Third land, take 4.
I'm at 14.
Okay, so I have 1 white in pool. Then I will cast a fairy.
Sure.
I will draw a card. Discard Cultivate since I have no more lands.
Yeah.
And pass to you.
Okay. And so.
All right, well, that was pretty bananas. That was pretty bananas.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, okay, that seemed better.
Get an island with my Fable Passage, and then I will cast an Omen of the Sea on your end step.
All right. We might only be able to play 2 games with this matchup.
Yeah, we really might. I'm going to leave them both on top.
Even though this deck is sweet. Your deck is nice, too.
Yeah, it feels, I will say, a little underpowered relative to what you're doing. But
Yeah, I am doing some things, that's for sure. Omnath feels insane.
I'm going to play my own Teferi.
Okay.
I will loot with it.
Okay.
I will discard a Birth of Melitus.
Okay.
Then play this land. Crack the Fabled Passage.
Okay.
And play a Jace.
Okay.
And with Jace, I'm going to scry 2.
Okay. You got Planeswalkers.
One and one there.
Okay.
I'll pass the turn, and on your
End step, I'll draw. Ooh. Okay.
on your upkeep, I'm going to phase out the Omnath.
Okay. Cool. Cool. I will draw. That's so kind of you to phase out before I kill everything. That was so nice of you. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna draw first. Draw. We'll discard Cultivate because we don't have basics. I will -4. So this goes down to 3. This is phased out, so that'll be coming back. And it's Uro time. Oh, wait, this Uro comes back first.
Yeah, you go to 40.
Yep. 40, draw, no land. Ooh, that maybe changes things. Nah, we'll still just Uro. All right, get rid of cards that are bad.
I should have looted in response to
No, you phased.
Oh, yeah, I phased.
Yep. You phased out.
That's why I did that.
Okay, so then I'll play an Uro. I'll go to 43.
Yep.
Draw, and pass to you. And Omnath comes in. Oh, wait, it comes in at my upkeep.
Well, it doesn't enter, it just is there again.
But it doesn't come back till my turn. Right, until my next turn. So shatter away. Omnath is here to stay.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Omnath is now returned. All right, you can make a 5/5 shark as of now, right? All right, so I'll start by playing Pathway, gain 4 life. God, this card's going to be an aggro player's nightmare, right? Keep it on
47.
Why not?
How high can we go?
Exactly. Now let's attack with both of these.
Before you declare, I'm going to bounce 0.
Okay. All right. I'll attack for 4.
I'm a 10.
Okay. So you can flash in old Brazy B, eh? So let's go with Teferi.
Sure.
I'll loot. I'll get rid of Lotus a Cobra. Then I will go with Uro.
50.
Yep. Draw. Second land, add 4. With that 4, Narset.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, this is totally reasonable. I don't really want to draw a card yet, so I'll tick up add blue, opt.
You gain 2 life off that. That brings you to 52.
Yeah, 52. We'll draw this. I guess I tapped that wrong.
Quick, Ross, give us a B-52's karaoke song.
Yeah, I'll still draw that, even though we tapped horribly for this stuff. And then 3 to you.
7.
Your go.
Instead, play borrower.
Okay. Pretty equal footing of power level.
Yeah, it's even.
You got a borrower. You put an Uro back in my hand. This is some cool stuff. What do you think of this, chat? What do you think of this Omnath? Because I'm already blown away, and I knew this was going to be good.
They are both hyped and also scared for standard now.
I honestly, I think Omnath is the best card spoiled so far by a lot. And I think it's much better in Modern than it is in Standard. And, I mean, just fetch lands with this card I think is going to be bananas. Bananas. What do you think? Do we want to try to jam in one quick tiebreaker or just head to the next one?
No, let's get a quick one in.
Okay.
You just have such a ridiculous mana advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, sideboard or just forget it?
Yeah, let's do the sideboard live, though. Let's get it done quick.
All right, so we're going to do some quick sideboarding.
Baskets, and I want my disputes.
I definitely want my disputes.
I don't think I want Maze Mine Tome. That I'm just not winning that game.
Yeah.
So maybe.
I think this is all I want. This is all pretty anti-aggro stuff. And like Ross said at the show, like, these sideboards are all going to be super loose. We don't know. You know, we don't want to sideboard and metagame against each other. That's not fun. So we just kind of build what we think is going to be a generic start to the sideboard, and sometimes they're janky. Oh, yeah, I get to take
I think one of my favorite parts about y'all building the preview sideboards is they all have, like, the Baneslayer or Lyra Dawnbringer type cards into them, and then as soon as we get to the actual format, you're like, these cards are terrible. Why would
these cards are bad, yeah. Well, it's a placeholder for saying I want something against aggro, and that's a decent card for it. But yeah, I agree.
Oh, yeah, the reasoning makes sense, but it's always just funny how that turns out.
Yeah. And Rob, we're just wrong quite often, so we have to factor that.
We've never been wrong on the show before, Corey.
Never wrong.
I'm going to be cutting my bursts, not going to be doing a whole lot here. I want my caskets to deal with, Joel Rail, Cobra, and Uro. I don't want that many shatters, but I think I want some.
Yeah.
So we're going to cut all the bursts and 2 shatters for 2 more caskets and 4 disputes.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go 4 disputes. I don't even think I want a 3rd Joriel. Kind of just random on this stuff, but I don't want to be super clunky, and I just want to make sure I can pull 2 in the main, 1 on the board, yeah.
I would be playing more of that card.
You think so? Okay, I'll test it. I mean, it was good.
Yeah, I think it was great in your deck. The 6-man ability is so relevant.
Yeah. Nope, I agree. I just don't know what to cut. Do I just cut all these? I can probably just cut an opt. I've been drawing too many cards anyways.
Sure.
All right, so these are the changes we're going to do. We're going to play one more quick 3rd game, get to our 2nd match.
I wouldn't promise them a quick game.
Yeah, that's true.
We're going to try to make it quick.
Exactly.
The 2nd game was quick. It only took 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll play fast and loose.
Don't worry. Next round, I think we'll be able to catch up on time. I brought a quick one to the table for round 2, so... And yours is could be relatively fast as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ross has to play it.
That's true.
That's why he said could.
Yeah. All right, Rob.
The potential exists.
One more
there.
question from you. Have you got one?
All right, so chat won't stop bugging me on this question, despite my persistence to act like this card doesn't exist.
Okay.
Cleansing Wildfire. 1 in a red for sorcery. Destroy target land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it in play tapped, and then draw a card. What are y'all's thoughts on that card?
It just Field of Ruins them? It's just a Field of Ruin and draw a card?
Well, it can hit any land. So it can hit basics if it's the last basic or whatever. But I'm intrigued by this card.
I'm intrigued because just think about like Gruul in Modern. Hit the Utopia Sprawl land.
Yeah. Hitting that, just hitting people's shock lands and making their mana a little bit worse while still drawing a card. I think
it's just 1 red, 1 colorless?
Yeah, 2 mana. And if you play against a deck that doesn't have basics...
Yeah.
If that card is ever a 2 mana Stone Rain on turn 2, it's...
Stone Rain plus draw card.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Cantripping Stone Rain on turn 2, if it ever does that,
if it becomes play, decks have to check themselves.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I'm not sure where to play it, but I want to play it.
I'd probably play it in a red deck.
But no, you got to play it only in an Orzhov deck.
Yeah, no, that seems pretty good actually. I think that's reasonable. Yeah. Okay, let's get to this 3rd game. I am just hyped to play with these cards. Oh crap!
Is it land your opponent controls, or can it target your own lands? So if they like Spreading Seas your land, you could target your own land too. Just find a basic and take away their Island Walk.
Oh, or if you get Blood Mooned, you now have a red land to go get a basic where you couldn't normally do that.
It's anti-Blood Moon tech for decks that can't kill it.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
What a time to be alive.
That would be sweet. I would love to watch that happen.
All right, how's your hand?
Looks good.
Yeah, my hand's a little too janky. And I honestly, these types of hand are going to happen with this deck. And that's where I want just more cards from the set to kind of fill out those early things. Because decks that are notoriously ramp stuff on 2, big stuff at the end, you would just have some ugly looking hands, like we look at like Teamer Genesis Ultimatum before that deck had some janky hands, but it's also very powerful if it works. Is
that card also just good in a landfall deck? Are you just aggressively using it on yourself? Just 2 mana, trigger landfall, draw a card?
Kind of feels like you're just spinning your wheels at that point, but yeah, it seems decent.
All right, if you have 2 landfall creatures on the battlefield,
okay.
I'm sure I'll try it in a bad limited deck at some point.
I will play Temple of Enlightenment.
Okay.
I will scry to the bottom.
Okay. I will play a Temple of Mystery, and I think I'll keep that one on top, I guess.
Rogran Triome, pass the turn.
Okay. I just have this. Here we go.
Fabled Passage, go.
All right, the best land. All right, I'll cultivate.
Resolves.
Okay, let's go good. We got all our colors.
I'm
Get
going to
some
be
greens.
omening on your end step.
All right.
Oof.
Get some green.
Unfortunate bottom of both.
Okay. Need some land, huh?
Yeah, I'll crack this on the end step.
Okay.
I found a land off the random draw, so I don't need to desperately draw one.
Okay.
It is a temple, so I thought about waiting until my turn and playing temple, put the trophy on a stack, then sack the Fable Passage.
Yeah.
But I put 2 cards on the bottom of my deck that I kind of like.
Okay.
So let's shuffle those in first.
Might as well give yourself a chance to redraw them.
Yeah. If those cards were bad, then I would have done the temple play.
Okay.
Play our temple, scry to the top, and pass the turn.
All right. So whatever I play probably getting countered here, but I do want to just cast stuff, and the upside if it doesn't is pretty good, so let's try to escape the wilds.
I will Mystical Dispute that.
Okay, your go.
I'll play a Plains and pass.
All right. I'll start by playing a Cobra.
Sure.
I will add a green mana.
So this means Corey has access to 6.
I'll use that mana for the very powerful Cycle. Yeah, okay. And pass to you.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to cycle Shark Typhoon for 3.
Okay.
Start getting some pressure. I definitely want to be aggressive in this matchup and close the game before Corey's nonsense gets out of hand.
Nonsense.
Castle Ardenvale, get in for 3.
I'll take it.
Brings you to 17.
Yep.
And then I will play a Glass Casket.
Okay. In response, I will sack this. All right. Let's get a mountain. Add a mana.
Did you put your own in the graveyard again?
Yep. You do not want to hang on to those, do you?
I'm used to my cantrips going to the graveyard, okay?
Add a mana, I'll cycle again.
Yeah, Million Triumphs.
All right, that's dead, yep.
Okay, pass the turn.
All right.
6 cards in it, I assume? Well, just like
5, yep,
game.
always. All right, I'll play a land. Green, blue, red, white. I'll try for an Omnath.
That resolves.
Draw. And pass to you. Omnath.
On your end step, I will sack the Omen.
Oh, that was already in the graveyard, wasn't it?
I will bottom both of those.
Okay. Yeah, Omnath feels so good to me. Wow. Cobra, medium, Omnath, insane.
Attack for 3.
Okay, 14. Yes.
4 cards in hand.
4 cards, they're all good.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Own tip. A draw.
Why does it have to draw a card when it enters the battlefield?
Why not, man?
Just why?
Why not?
I don't. Well, why do they have to keep blending the line between Muldrifter and Baneslayer? Because you should have creatures that are kind of inefficient and a little weak, but they get you immediate value, and then creatures that are really good if they stick around, but are vulnerable to just getting removed, and you trade down on mana.
All right.
Recently, they've just printed a bunch of creatures that do everything.
I'm going to play
interact with them.
this half. I left this in. I'm going to try to recover targeting Fabled Passage.
Also, Corey, someone named FF Freak MTG says stop flicking your cards. What do you think this is?
Well, ban ban that noob.
You have not played a land this turn?
I have not.
Okay, I'll petty theft the Omnath in response.
Petty theft the Omnathian.
Or he does not have the mana left over here to recast the Omnath, so he'll have to play a land first if he wants to do it. That will limit the effectiveness of the card this turn.
Okay, not cool. I'll play Teferi.
That resolves.
Okay, I will draw a card. I was trying to get cute with that play. Maybe it was just bad.
You do still get the Fable Passage back. Did you do that?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot you.
Yeah, your spell still resolves.
Okay. What to discard? I probably just want to pitch this. It's not going to be that effective. Yeah, okay. I'll pitch to Fairy, and I'll play a land and pass to you.
And step play Borrower.
Okay.
So now we can attack the Teferi down.
Don't like that.
And everything is hunky-dory. Okay, smash for 6.
I'll draw.
Yep.
I'll put Cultivate away and put this to the graveyard.
Okay, pass the turn.
Okay. Feels like you have a counter spell, which I'm not in love with.
3 counter spells, 3 cards in hand.
No, you don't. All right. Let's start with Omnath.
So you still have the Fable Passage. So you can potentially get up to 9 mana this turn.
Mm-hmm.
You'd also gain 4 life. You have 4 in hand.
4 in hand. You know one of them. The passage that's fabled.
I am going to neutralize that.
Neutralized. Okay. I'll crack, go get a plains, and try it again.
That's fine.
Okay. Alrighty. So I will draw a card, but I've already played a land, so I won't be getting any cool Omnath stuff right now. Draw.
Yep.
And pass to you.
End step, I will make a human.
Okay. The beats.
And this is my 7th point of power with you at 14. And I have an ECD for the Omnath.
All right. That's pretty good.
Attack you for 7.
Down to 7.
Please have nothing. You can go.
Okay.
I don't think he has nothing.
Well, I can't beat a lot of things, but I got something.
Yeah, I have the Ugin.
Yeah, I've had it basically since the beginning of the game, but trying to set up a good time.
I could have waited I could have let Omnath resolve and then ECD it on my turn, but then I assume you've had a dispute for a while.
Yeah.
And then my neutralizer is just going to get disputed. And so I think...
Guessing it resolves?
Yeah.
Okay.
The best way, I think, for me to win was just try to rip another counterspell.
I could... I mean, you can shark this, I guess. So -3... ECD isn't that big of a deal. And keeping Ugin alive seems more important, so I think I'll just -3. Get back this. Then I will... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will temple, add green, scry, bottom, pass to you.
Okay, ECD to 2 after I draw.
Okay.
Okay, ECD.
All right. It's pretty good.
And pass the turn.
All right. Everything cost 2 extra for me. Ooh, that's a spicy one. Omnath?
Yep.
Okay, draw a card. Nothing too great to do with it, though, unfortunately. I will just play a pathway. We'll keep it on blue. That's
so
fine.
In 4?
Yep.
You do 11.
11, attack you.
I'm at 18.
And pass to you.
The 4 life is relevant because
That's true.
I have 9 mana in play. So
That's true. Okay, one's
so,
gone.
Yeah. I will play a Shadow of the Sky. Let you draw another card off that Omnath.
Draw a card. Okay.
And I'll play a Temple and Scry.
All right. God, I just drew. If this was a forest, oh, sorry, I don't want to show you it yet, but I was thinking your turn's done. But oh,
I'll leave that on top.
okay.
You can get it.
Yeah, I was just saying, if this is a forest top decking late, it sucks so bad, but being a recovery is so very good right now. I think we just won Omnath. I have like Teferi. I have Escape to the Wilds, but this just seems better, so this is going to cost me 5. Recover the Omnath. Omnath, draw a card. I will play a land. Oh, wait a minute.
Really needed something to get value off these ECDs.
Oh, I was like,
I'm
mother
a
of God.
Planeswalker this game.
Gain 4.
I don't have a ton of Planeswalkers.
15.
That's probably a problem.
Ooh, actually, yeah. Let's play this. Gain 4. No, I guess I can cycle too. All right, I'll sack.
So you're going to get up to 7 mana?
Yeah, just bananas. Is that my last basic? Nope, I got one more. Okay, so up to 7 mana.
You're 15.
Yes.
Yep.
15.
I'll go down to just a green cycle. With that green, play a Cobra and pass to you.
Okay, I'll make a Shaheen.
Okay.
Draw this, ECD down,
Yep.
pass the turn.
All right. What did you get? All right, I'll play an ultimatum.
Neutralize.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe that can cast that. Then I will Uro.
Brings you to 18.
Yep. No land drop. Opt. Bottom. Draw. I'll attack with just Omnath.
I'll jump.
Your go.
Replace the Shaheen.
Yep.
Not sure what we can find to get back in this game. I just don't have the individually powerful top decks that Corey does.
Yeah.
While your life total was low, Shark Typhoon would do it, but
Yep,
you've just gained a bajillion life,
1 bajillion.
and that is not going to do a whole lot. So
All right.
pass the turn.
Untap. I will start with a Joriel.
Yep.
I will flashback Uro.
Escape, you mean?
Oh, I'm flashing it back. I'm bringing Uro back.
So that's going to bring you to 21.
Okay. Genesis Ultimatum is exiled too. I exiled 6 cards there.
No, Genesis Ultimatum didn't resolve.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay, we'll keep that one. Okay, draw.
You get a cat.
Get a cat. Land for the turn, gain 4.
25.
Scry. Keep that card. That's
Remember when Corey was at 7?
Has simpler times, huh? Then I'll attack with this and Cobra this time.
Okay, I will make a Sheen and block both.
Okay. And we'll throw Cobra in. Why not? Here you go.
Omen.
Okay. Remember when I decked game 1? Seems like a whole different world now.
Okay, 1 on bottom, 1 on top.
Okay.
Omen.
Okay. Dig. And yeah, even if you find the card you need, the Shatter, it's just like I'm rebuilding very quickly.
Yeah, both on bottom.
Okay.
Okay, Glass Casket.
Okay. Resolves.
Hit the Ura, or I guess I have to hit the Jolrael.
Oh, yeah, you do.
How many cards do you have? Actually, you only have 1 card.
Yep.
Okay.
But I'm going to go up to 3, I guess.
Well,
but yeah.
not if I hit the Uro.
That's true. Yep. Oh, yeah, I guess I don't have another Uro.
Yeah, you don't have another Uro.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's do that and then pass.
God, I really hope I'm not top decking a forest. Oh, yeah, it's another card, too. I'll play Genesis Ultimatum. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some amount. Yeah, we probably need a red in there. Go like this. Cast Genesis Ultimatum. I'm guessing it resolves. All right, now it's going to be exiled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 2 land triggers. I'm going to add 4, gain 4. Joriel gets legend. These goes to my hand.
I think you can put the Jor-El in your hand too, right? Don't you have the option?
Oh, maybe.
Put any number of the permanent cards, yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, so yeah.
So you'll go to 29.
And then I got 4 mana in my pool. I think I have another basic to deal you 4. No, I don't. Dang it. Oh, that was the last one? Okay.
Yeah.
So only can gain 4. All right. Use that 4 mana. Activate.
So there are 3 3s?
4 4s.
4 4s.
And attack. For 16.
I had the shark to ambush something. But
Okay.
that plan didn't really work out. Let's cycle it, make a 2/2 shark.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to need to Wrath this turn to live, so I'll chump one of them and take 12.
Okay, your go.
6.
Your go.
I will draw. I have a temple in my hand, so I can do this before. Oh, no, because I'm not going to get another draw step.
Yeah.
that was bad. Okay, we got to do this on.
Yep.
Then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Best comment from chat. Did this match start in 2019?
Yeah. Sorry, chat. This has been a grind, but it looks like I'm about to finish here.
Both on the bottom.
Okay.
The other one. Both on the bottom.
Okay. And slam it. All right.
Yeah, there's not enough raw power, and when you don't have that power, I need to interact with basically everything you do. And I didn't have enough of the right interaction to make all of that work. Only the 4 neutralize, really.
Yep.
I think a big loss, actually, that might be underrated for these decks is Dovin's Veto.
Oh, yeah, that's gone now, huh?
Yeah, Dovin's Veto is rotating, and there's no negate. Like I went to put negates in my sideboard. It's like, oh, let me check that that's a standard legal set, and it just wasn't. It was an M20.
Wow, that seems crazy to me.
Unless I somehow missed something.
Yeah.
It was not.
Wow. Well, anyways, we have a ton to get to, and we are very over schedule. So we're going to talk about this match in our next match. We are going to take a short 7-minute break, and we'll be right back with round number 2, where I'm testing on Nahiri.
And I will be testing out a card whose name escapes me, but the weird rogue.
Zareth, right?
Yeah.
Zareth the Trickster.
I had a lot of questions about that, so people are hyped for that. So
yeah, it's going to be a nice match. We got a lot of magic and a lot of fun magic to get to, so don't go anywhere, everyone. We will be right back here with round number 2 on Versus Live.